Boy, Letitia James just got the biggest smack in her face, and I absolutely love it.
Letitia James, who's whack, black, and fat, just got smacked with something. How about that? I have bars. I have bars.
How are you good people doing, my American brothers and sisters and my foreign brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith, and you're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. You know I'm greatly appreciative of it. Follow me up here, down here. Click this. Thank you very much for doing that. When you do, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification on, and it will bring down the drop box for you to select all notifications. I really do appreciate it, all right? Don't forget to check out the other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. And everything I ask you to do over here, make sure you do over there. And before we go ahead and get started, let me go ahead and give a shout out to the young man I met in the gym today, named Dalen. Yes, I met a young man named Dalen. Shook hands. He told me that his mom was either at the school board meeting when I went viral or she saw the video, and he just told me he also follows. So, Dalen, shout out to you. Do me a favor, though. If you're in college, I don't know your age. You look like you're around my son's age in your 20s. Tell all your friends to follow, too, all right? Yeah, follow. I'm a good dude. I try to be. I'm cool. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I appreciate you though, Dalen. I'm going to shout you out on most of the videos I do today. So let your family them know that I did this. Tell your mom I said thank you for her either being there and the support, showing the videos, all that great stuff. I don't know if she follows me on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, whatever like that. But I do appreciate you guys. And thanks for actually coming up and letting yourself be known, young fella. All right, folks, so let's get ready to get into this. So if y'all do not know, y'all remember Letitia James was just riding this huge wave of coming after Trump. When I walk by with my eye, I have my eye on the Trump Tower. Oh, that big, beautiful building. It can be mine. I mean, y'all really thought that was going to happen. Anyway, y'all remember when they was going after President Trump for $500 million? Well, guess what? Smack in the face. Smack in the face. Smack in the face.
Well, Fox News alert, a New York appeals court just this morning has thrown out President Donald Trump's massive civil fraud penalty. The decision from a 5-panel group in New York's appellate division changed the original decision that stood to cost Trump over $500 million. One appeals judge calling the lower court's penalty an excessive fine that violates the 8th Amendment of the United States Constitution. You might remember that New York Attorney General Letitia James' office says despite this decision, they will not be dropping the case. Let's get some thoughts from Andy McCarthy. He's a former U.S. attorney. He is a Fox News contributor. He is on the phone with us. And last summer, you were helping us every single day as President Trump sat in that courtroom. Letitia James, the AG, she happened to be there as well. And at the time, I remember, Andy, you said that you thought this could be the outcome once the appellate court got a hold of it. What are your thoughts this morning?
Well, I think, Dana, that Trump may be ultimately completely exonerated on this. For now, the penalty goes. There was division in the appeals court about the merits of the underlying suit. But as you point out, what they found basically under an 8th Amendment theory, that's the amendment that prohibits cruel and unusual punishments, there was such a mismatch between whatever wrong was actually established in the trial and the outrageous penalty that was imposed for it, which was, I think, $355 million, which with interest and other costs is already up to about $530 million now because it continued to accrue for a while. That was such a ridiculous mismatch between what the penalty was and whatever the wrong was that was established, that had to go. The court is leaving in place some other what they call injunctive rulings that were made by the court. So some things have to be sorted out, like how much monitoring Trump's organization is going to be under. But he's out from under the most important part of the case, obviously. And I think there could still be an appeal to the highest appeals court in New York, the Court of Appeals, where they will deal with the question that seems to have vexed the appellate division, which is the whole merits of the case and whether Letitia James, the Attorney General in New York State, should have been able to use a consumer protection statute that had never been used in this way to try to establish a fraud case based on sophisticated financial actors where, this is not a situation that a consumer protection statute was ever meant to apply to.
And Andy, we're just getting some new reaction in from the White House right now. If we can pull this up, this is from Trump spokesman Stephen Chung saying, quote, Letitia James' political crusade against President Trump, which is barred by the statute of limitations, and where she ludicrously valued Mar-a-Lago and Palm Beach, Florida, as worth a paltry $18 million, as well as committed a ton of other fatal errors, is just another failed skirmish in the discredited lawfare campaign against President Trump, his family, and his business that other Democrat prosecutors are dropping left and right. Andy, real quick, final word to you. Letitia James was sitting in the front of that courtroom every day smirking, and looks like she lost today.
She lost, but I think, Bill, Trump is president because of lawfare. And I think this was just it was a big part of it, but it was just one part of an overarching campaign in which Trump actually won sympathy from even people who weren't particularly sympathetic to him to begin with, but who saw if this could be done to him, it could be done to anyone.
Pretty incredible, and much more to come as we parse through this news today. Andy McCarthy, thanks for joining us. That was a quick breaking news story. We always love.
That's right. That's right. And it's absolutely glorious. Yes, this is what happens when you do things like this. I mean, come on, y'all. That was just completely ridiculous how they came at him. And remember the creepy Judge Edrington or something like that? Y'all remember Ergington, whatever it was, how he came at them as well? You should have known that based off of the propaganda, the sensationalism that they was putting all in the media. Oh, this is going to be the big one. Oh, this is really going to, Trump is going to, And this whole entire time, when they say it was cruel and unusual punishment, sounds like stuff that was going on back in the day of the time of the Constitution and all that, huh? Y'all remember those things that Trump called this particular thing that was happening to him? Y'all remember the Salem witch hunts? Y'all remember that what Trump was calling himself going on? He said, this is a witch hunt, witch hunt, witch hunt, witch hunt, witch hunt, right? And now you're saying that it says in the Constitution, which a lot of us didn't even know that, in that particular amendment, the cruel and unusual punishment. You cannot tell me, well, he's a billionaire. That's definitely, come on, man. Who in their right mind thought that him getting sued for over $500 million was something that was just of the norm? It was normal to sue that. And for what? And what's crazy is that we knew she was doing it for her political career. And at the same time, Letitia James falsified documents and claimed that she was part of a resident in a state that she wasn't, with someone else living in the house that she claimed was her home and that she put down as her primary residence. Oh, I made a mistake on the documents. Oh, bull crap. But you know what's funny about this, guys? Let me tell you what pisses me off about this is that we got this second chance. We got the House and we have the Senate. And the only one that it seems like I'm proud that's sitting down there laying down the law is Tom Homan with ICE and Homeland Security. Otherwise, why are they not coming at them like the Dems did Trump? Y'all talking about, well, we got this on Obama. That's why, I know a lot of y'all were upset that I'm not covering the whole Russiagate stuff and all that. I'll cover it when they tell me that Obama is going to court. I'll cover it when they tell me and they show me that Hillary is going to court, that Bill Clinton is going to court. All right? I'll cover it. Right? When people like Letitia James is standing in court with a defense lawyer defending herself over what she did. Otherwise, what for? When I covered it during Trump's era, it was because Trump was literally in court. So I'm not going to cover it. And again, it just irks me because I feel like this is the opportunity to kind of just smash. And all you was all soft on it the last time, a little bit more mercy, but this is not the time for it. What are y'all thoughts? Whatever those thoughts may be, leave them in the comments below after this video. Not forgetting to do what you see in this animation right here that would greatly help me. If you want to see the next video that I'm going to do after this one, it's going to be that one. If there are things I did as of yesterday you may have missed right here. If you have not subscribed, just click this right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothes. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.